Good morning, welcome to Wednesday's Waffle, and I am back in the garden, which I am so mega happy about, and I've made the decision today I'm going to spend the whole day in the garden. I have put my first wash out on the line, and the joy you get from putting washing out on a line is just something else. I don't know what it is. Perhaps it's because it's not hanging around the house, because I don't have a tumble dryer. I don't particularly like them, if I'm totally honest, as well as being energy consumers. But since I moved here, I've got a huge washing line, which is a good length of the garden, so you can fit shed loads on. The only problem I found this morning is that I've got a bit of a saggy line, but then I found the answer to a saggy line is actually having a bigger prop. So as long as you've got a big prop, you don't have to worry about your saggy line. So yes, everything's up and out, and that'll be dried, ready to fold by the end of the day, because we're meant to have sun all day today, which is brilliant. So what have I been doing? Last week's totals for cakes was over 100. It was 118 for the week, which was, I think, my third week, yeah. So like, I'm really happy about that. Seems a bit slow this week, but that's fine. It's just the nature of things. One little hurrah this week was the little lad, shouldn't call him little lad, this lad who passes by most mornings. I'd see him coming looking in the cake shed, and I could see him looking. I couldn't quite hear him because the ring was like playing up. It's a lot better now, the security sort of camera that's in there. And I wondered, what is it? He's not seeing anything he likes, or is he just having a look, and he doesn't have money, but he always likes to have a look or whatever. And on the suggestions for the people giving advice, when I said what should I do, I put a little book out there, notebook with a pen, saying any suggestions. And then the other day, I think it was Monday, did he do it? Monday, could be. I've got a little bit of a scrawl. I could just about make it out. It said choc cake. And luckily, I must have been having a psychic moment. I'd made some little sort of chocolate cakes, nice little chocolate icing on the top, and the following day bought one. So that's a win for the week, so that's cool. Yes, but I think it's given me probably time to come out of the kitchen and get in the garden. Probably mentioned it before, and I really need to stop mentioning that. I keep mentioning things before. It's an age thing. Perhaps it's not. But anyway, I am having increasingly battles in my brain about sort of splitting my time and trying to get everything done. I think this time of year, I think it's spring this Friday, and as you can see, the weather's beautiful here, and it's going to be for the next few days, and it just gets you revved up. Well, it gets me revved up with everything that I want to get done, within the garden, within everything really. Sort of just gives you that little boost of energy. But you can't do everything. It's like this morning, I woke up at 6, did my blessings and my ritual, did my cards, which are a good reminder again of, don't rush. You cannot do everything. You can't be everywhere at once. So like I said, I've done my rituals. Hello, Prudence. Come on. You can't do everything. This morning already, I've managed to get up, do my rituals, put my cakes out, get myself ready, do the washing up, put a wash on, put the washing out, and yeah, it's already a busy morning. So now I'm going to take my time through the garden and enjoy some time in this sunshine, getting some vitamin D, being stalked by my cat, who's like my supervisor. She'll keep an eye on me, making sure I'm keeping busy. But a lovely friend of mine I spoke to last night, we had a video call, and we was just talking about life and everything, and you know how things have been for me since last year. And you know, I said, oh God, you know, you don't know you're going to be alive like in 10 years time, do you? So you have to do things now. She goes, you don't know if you're going to be alive tomorrow, let alone 10 years time. And I just thought, do you know what, you're right, you're right. If you've got something to do and you can do it, do it. You know, no matter whether it's, you know, big or small. You might feel sort of confined by your job or some certain responsibilities, but if there's a little way you can factor in that time for you, you have to do it, because life is too short. It truly is. And it's not like living your day like it's your last, because that just sounds a little bit morbid. I think you have to live in the now. You know, so many people, you know, you spend your life thinking, oh my God, I need savings for when I'm old, you know, save up my pension, do this, do that. And it's like, what if you spent all your life doing that and bothering, you know, not bothering, that sounds awful, just thinking about other people and not yourself, and drop dead? It'd be really shit, wouldn't it? So I thought, you know what, it's lovely. Make hay while the sun shines, I think the saying is, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. This week I'm making a conscious effort, like, you know, wanting to connect with my friends. Yesterday, who I adore dearly, and definitely going to make time to go over and visit them this year. And spending some me time tonight. It's my new moon meeting, which will be some time for me. Oh, that's another thing I've realised I've done. Sandwiches for tomorrow. My sandwich for lunch today, my husband's sandwich for tomorrow, and I've prepared tea already. So tonight I've got some time for me for my new moon meeting, which will be lovely. And then I'm truly hoping to go over to another friend of mine who lives back where I used to live, to her Witchy Women meeting, which she invited me along to. So I want to make a concerted effort to do that, because I really need some enrichment for me at the moment, and that involves saying no to certain things and having to put yourself first, you know, and I need to do this. I can't spend too much time waffling today, because I really want to see a difference in this garden, and I'm determined, because I think the weekend's meant to be nice as well, to drag my husband out and get him on some projects. That sounds awful, dragging, but he's not a gardener as such, but he always does help me with some of the projects, the more sort of heavy lifting. Not that I can't lift things up, but you know, sort of the DIY stuff while I can get on with the gardening. And this year I want chickens again. And when, as luck would have it, yesterday I went to drop some cakes off at his work and pick up some wood from there that they don't just throw out. And by the skip where I pulled up was some galvanised steel, like netting, trellis, I don't know what you'd call it, but basically ideal for making a chicken run. So straight away I eyed up and going, are they throwing that out? Because the womble in me goes, can you find out, can we have that? Which we can. I could only squeeze so much wood and this big sheets of this netting in the car. My good old car, she's such a workhorse. She looks battered and bruised, but she's amazing. Anyway, yes, so projects this weekend. I'm going to go, when I do the breakfast drop, I hopefully pick some more of this netting up. It's like very strong chicken wire, very strong. Anyway, and start building a chicken pen. I'm going to be moving the, weather providing, I'm going to be moving the polytunnel round and putting that in place and getting that set up so I can get some plants in, or some seeds and some seedlings, because over in the corner where I want to put it, is it showing that corner? Oh, that's me. Sheets over in that corner, it gets a good lot of sun, so I think my peppers and chilies will do well in there. My toms are doing well already anyway, just from being inside. So I want to move that and get building, get doing, because yeah, like I said, you can keep banging on about things. Oh, I want to do this, want to do that, and it comes a time you either shut up and just do it, you know, or just stop bloody talking about it. So yes, that's what we're going to do at the weekend. So hopefully, you know, I'll bring you some progress on that. And as we get into the lighter evenings and the warmer weekends, you'll probably be seeing a lot more of my husband in the background, working away and helping my little paradise sort of come into life again, and a bit more organisation. I mean, each year I've been in here, actually, you know, by being in the garden a couple of months, it's always looking a lot sort of a lot better and a lot organised. It's just them initial sort of few weeks, I think, of sort of getting in here and actually getting things chopped back, dug up, and whatever else. I mean, I'm sat here opposite the fruit patch, which is just looking wild, so that I'm going to, I think my first job is cutting that back. I've ummed and ahed because I put blackcurrants in there, and I thought, oh, blackcurrants, ribena, but they are actually really like quite sour, and I've decided I don't really like blackcurrants. I did start making some is it like a blackberry liqueur, but I don't drink now, so that's out of the question. But perhaps I'm going to keep it, and it's my because it's really, because it's a few years old now, it's getting quite a load of currants on it. So I think I'll be making jam and perhaps putting that in my little shed out front. So I'm not going to get rid of it. I hate getting rid of stuff. I really try and rack my brains on how I can reuse something or move something to another position to be able to use it. I hate euthanizing plants, other than my Spanish bluebells, which you'll always hear me cursing regarding them. But yeah, anyway, so I'm hoping this week, not hoping, I am going to have some energizing time regarding, you know, sort of my path and my beliefs. So, you know, meeting with women to inspire me and learning more about myself and how I need to be treating myself and what I should really be doing. It's very inspirational, and I mean, part of that is also being in the garden and really getting in touch and learning the uses of everything I have in here, my resources and what they can be used for. You know, there's things that you don't sort of think about. I mean, I've done it before, like even with the dandelions. You know, they can be the gardener's enemy, they can, and people moan about them. But, you know, the bees love the flowers, and if you catch them before they turn into clocks, you know, you have less of a problem, and you can actually eat the leaves, and you can do something with the roots as well. And it's always plentiful. But yes, there's a lot in here to work with. You know, as I'm just facing this way now. I was sitting here earlier actually before I remembered I forgot my blinking phone to do my filming. And I was sitting here, I was thinking, do you know what might be a good idea for my mad brain is having some, you know, like electric fence you have for animals, and penning myself around a border, penning myself in, so I have to concentrate. But no, me, I'd be enjoying the buzz on the arse every time I've been trying to back out and go to somewhere else. But yes, that's me this week so far. I'm just trying to rein things in, but I guess be busy at the same time. That's crazy. But I think there's good busy and bad busy, isn't there? There's busy that enriches your soul. And that's what I need hugely. So I can see all the little plants coming out now. I need to stop them from being strangled. Let me bring you back and I'll show you a couple of examples. Here, for example, is my ornamental rhubarb. I love big leaves. And this is glorious, beautiful colour, but look at it, it's been strangled with weeds and bluebells, Spanish bluebells, I hasten to add. I mean, look at that gorgeous leaf bursting out of there. Absolutely beautiful. And then over here, amongst, again, shed loads of flipping bluebells, is my bleeding hearts plant, which I cut down every year, and it goes from this sort of size to a huge glorious bush of fabulous flowers, absolutely gorgeous. And I can see like there's foxgloves galore in here, and I adore them, and they self-seed everywhere, and they are fabulous, and the bees love them. But luckily they pull out really easily, and so I normally sort of put them somewhere else where they can do their thing. This year I just need to decide where they can go. Well, it's flown off now, but yes, it's so good. There's loads of ladybirds. I had mentioned that before, and I'm hoping that's a good sign for maybe a good summer again. But I mean, last year was very hot, and that sort of prevented me from going in the garden as much as I wanted to, because it was a bit of a heat, well, a lot of a heat wave. Hello, crow friends. And yeah, so I need to make hay and stop waffling here and get hoeing and the fruit beds. They distract me every time. I think today I'm going to do a bit of a two-parter, like a bit of a before and after, so you can see, so I don't have to spend loads of time editing, and which I'm absolutely rubbish at. I'm still waiting for my niece to give me some lessons, so bear with. But yes, this I'm going to attack today, because before you know it, Oh my god, the amount of fruit that comes out of here. I've still got raspberries in the freezer from last year. I've got sort of summer and autumn. And my blackcurrant plants are really sort of coming ahead now. Coming on. I'm just being prodded by my peach tree. Yeah, look, they're looking fab. Oh my gosh, yes, you can see. I really do need to get on with doing these. I think you might have seen it in passing before. It's got a bit of a wonk on it now. Don't know how long it'll last. But yeah, I had it made for my 40th. I had a whole thing party. Now I use it for plant shelving in the summer. Get my cactuses out and all that. So I'm going to end my my waffling on here and actually get some work done, and then later today I'll bring you another video of everything that I've actually managed to do, and that'll give me the kick up the backside to actually sort of complete an area, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, just remember, life is short, or it can be, you know, whether it's in life-wise or whether it's in mobility or mental ability. So just make sure that you're giving yourself time to do what you want to do, and giving yourself time to re-energize, because you're absolutely useless to anyone else and to yourself if you're not giving to you. So have a fabulous day, and if it's sunny where you are, get out there for however long you can and just get some of that vitamin D on your head. Oh, when I stand still I can feel it warming me. It's beautiful. But anyway, if you enjoy my rambles, because you are my therapy, so I need you to subscribe and keep my numbers up, and really sort of give me the encouragement to keep doing this, because I enjoy it, and I'd like you to sort of can see my journey, well, my life as I'm going on throughout the year, waffling on, mind here, there and everywhere. Right, I'm going now, because even the cat's come back to say she had a watch on, she'd be doing that. See you later. I'll bring you back later today with another video of what I've done. Have a wonderful day. Like, positive comments, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.